Hi. So I don't even know where to start, but I'm just sharing and sort of documenting my journey. And the last few weeks have been super stressful, mainly because there's been a lot of unexpected things like losing that foundation or certainty that you've had for so long, and then tons of unknowns and challenges one after another. It seems like everything you have is falling apart. And for me, it was basically, just to be honest, it's like the person where I'm like renting the place, like, hey, like, yeah, we're gonna sign another year. It's like it's been like 3 years living here or so. And after saying, yeah, we're gonna live another year, it's basically by surprise calling me in the middle of the month saying, hey, tomorrow we're gonna have people coming over to your house and they're gonna check out everything and they might buy the place. So that was like, what the fuck? Like you think you're gonna live here, and then they decide to sell the place, and then you have strangers walking into your house, so you lose your privacy and everything else. Like for me, it's just, if I have my little cave like this place, I'm gonna stay there, and I don't want anyone coming there. But like a lot of little frustrations, and then trying to find a place, and how long do we have before this place is sold, and everything else. So it's been like a lot of these stresses up and down, a lot of uncertainty, a lot of unknown things and challenges. But hopefully, like by the beginning of the, I don't know, next week, I'll be able to be in a new place and then set everything up to have internet and at least have a PC on to work and do my stuff. That's like the most like first target. Like get the fucking table and electricity on and make sure I have a internet and computer to do my stuff, and the rest will follow. But a lot of these like ups and downs, I think like with everything, I've handled it like a champ. Like of course, easy for me to say like the last few days, and specifically having to deal with people. I don't like that. I don't like the physical contact and everything else. And last week, it's just that feeling like tons of stress plus that uncertainty makes the body feel like nauseous. Like I don't want anything. It's hard to breathe, and I'm nauseous and I'm stressed, and the brain's not working. Like it's just like overloaded with a lot of like things. So dealing with that, like I can't bring the best results or give the good enough content. But like the last few days been nonstop packing and everything else, and tomorrow is hopefully the move day, or hopefully things will happen, but we'll see. So anyway, like I don't know what I want to share specifically, but I think like the most important part for me throughout this whole like roller coaster, so to speak, was to find a way to reassure myself. Like, like, yeah, getting out of my comfort zone is a huge change, and it's more like forced than, having to confront it and just go with it and like, just allow it to be and sort of change with it. And then, weirdly enough, like, things I want to get done in life and or start and go for it. It's challenging, but I've seen it's like those coincidences where you're in that unknown spot, but someone tells you or like says one sentence that actually hits the spot, so to speak. Like this is exactly what I needed to hear. And like I would just get something in my email or hear somewhere around me, like or like on YouTube and stuff. And people would say like talk about getting out of your comfort zone and actually, like, hey, if you keep on doing same old thing expecting a different result, like that's insane, kind of like quoting Einstein and all. But if you want a different goal and a different lifestyle, you have to challenge yourself to get better. And it's been like that sort of grind under stress and a lot of pressure and stuff, and trying not to give in, trying not to fall and follow that pendulum or someone else's swing. And by that I mean like shitty metaphors, I guess. But that I mean like a lot of people, like let's say the landlord and everything else, they have their own wants and needs, and like the way they express themselves will be one thing. But trying to maintain my cool, or to at least think in that, I don't know, like cold-blooded way, like where you're like, okay, it's just gonna deal with this in one little thing at a time. But it's been like non-stop challenges. So like I don't know. I wish this video was more like to the point of, hey, like here's what we're gonna talk about, and I gave you something useful. But I'm just sort of like using you as an earpiece for as earpiece for me to just share my stuff and get it off my chest, so to speak. But anyway, that and finding a way to laugh at things or make it lighter or make it easier. Like, I don't know, there's been in stress where you think like, okay, I might be on the street, I might have no money, I might have tons of other things happening, and it's a huge issue, and I have a dog to take care of and other stuff, like, oh my god, this is challenging. But with all that, like sort of maintaining everything or just trying my best to just, just gotta keep it together and fight it. It's like, okay, well, we'll see what happens next week. But I just hope I can get everything handled so that I could keep on making videos. And it would be so easy to just say like, hey, like life is shit right now, I have to stop and I'm not gonna make any videos. But this is sort of the only thing right now that I keep forcing myself to do just because I'm trying to keep myself accountable and achieve that wanted goal of one video a day for a whole year and see what happens. And recently, like, this channel got like 4,000 subscribers, which means freaking weird that someone would be interested in listening to me or someone actually cares. And I don't know, compared to when I started, when I had a lot of doubt and issues and like low self-esteem, low self-worth and everything else, and I don't know, it's just unbelievable the change of like no one gives a damn about me, and who would give a like who would care if I had to say something, to the point where, oh my god, someone's actually listening and commenting. And like just to everyone who's here, uh subscribed or not, like I just like really appreciate everyone being here, like actually giving me a reason to get better and do something and share some of it. It's different, but I appreciate it. So anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up for now because I'm just rambling and not doing anything that would be useful to you. But hopefully tomorrow or in the upcoming days, I'll be able to give a better content. I might show you this shitty place I used to live in. Actually, pretty cool place. But anyway, yeah. So I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.